Hello, bonjour, and welcome to a brand new week. And like every month this year, the month of October has come with its own uniquenesses, like I like to say. Honestly, last week felt so long and emotionally packed. Despite this, I honestly can begin to express how proud I am of every one of us as Nigerians. Honestly, even the youths, especially the youths, honestly, thank you all for coming through and putting in the work. Now, let's carry that positive energy, positive thoughts, and great vibes into the brand new week. Your strength and courage is very inspiring, and good luck to every one of us. And remember, please stay safe while you're at it. My name is Biodun, and welcome to a brand new episode of Accelerate News. I'm calling this one Lagos Lockdown Edition. Yes, guys, we finally did it. The youths came out in droves this weekend and made every one of us proud. The Inspector General of Police, Muhammadu Adamu, has dissolved the infamous subunit of the force, the Special Anti-Robbery Squad called SARS. According to the IGP, SARS will be dissolved across all formations, the 36 State Police Command and the Federal Capital Territory where they currently exist. Now, this is fantastic news, you guys. We are one step ahead to reaching our goal. However, this is only the beginning, as this is not the first time that the police unit has been disbanded. If you recall, there were calls for disbandment as far back as 2017, and while the federal government and police chiefs have made several pledges to implement, changes and reforms, nothing has really changed. So the big question is, what does this mean now that the IGP has made the statement himself? Well, according to him, all the officers and men currently serving in the unit are now expected to be redeployed with immediate effect. He also stated that an investigation set to deal with the reports of crimes committed against citizens will also be launched. Now, this may all sound promising right now, but we have to remember that unless a legislation or law is passed for the disbandment of SARS and police brutality is legally condemned, our battle is maybe far from over. But hey, cheers to everybody putting in the good fight. Still on the End SARS protests, on Saturday, October 10th, 2020, Jimoh Isiaka, a young Nigerian, was unjustly gunned down by the police during the nationwide protests in Ogbomoso, Oyo State. The Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde said that other youths sustained injuries during the End SARS protests in Ogbomoso as well. Now, the governor in a statement disclosed that Isiaka died at the Bowen Teaching Hospital in Oyo State, and as you all can imagine, this is absolutely devastating for the family. He also said that 7 other youths were taken to the hospital after sustaining injuries during the protest in Oyo State. Honestly, a huge applause to all those who came through for the protests, but please remember to be safe out there. I just can't stress it enough, you guys. Please be safe. And now for some exciting news for sons and daughters of Chimamanda. The great novelist returns with an all-new novel, and you guys, if you're not a Chimamanda fan, well, you probably cannot understand my excitement, but we have waited for so long for a brand new book from her. It has been years since the multiple award-winning writer's last novel, Americana, took the world by storm. Now, Adichie, who went on to win the National Book Critics Circle Awards in 2013 for her novel, is just set to release another masterpiece called, wait for it, Zikora this month. Zikora is a short story that shines the light on some of the challenges and complications that come with pregnancy and also childbirth. It follows the titular character of a female Nigerian lawyer based in Washington, D.C., deserted by her high-powered lover after he learns that she is pregnant. It deals with the loss of her relationship while her demanding mother shows up to help her with her pregnancy and also prepare her for motherhood. Now, this is a very short story, people. It's a 35-page book, and it will be released on Tuesday, October 27th, 2020, as part of Amazon Original Stories. Now, make sure you head on out and grab yourself a copy. Mark your calendars, people. October 27th, Chimamanda is coming right at us. Nigerians really have to be proud all through this week because last week nominees for this year's edition of the Europe Music Awards have been announced, and 6 artists across the continent will be vying for the Best African Act. Now, Nigerian singers and performers Burna Boy and newcomer Rema face off stiff competition from South Africa's Master KG, Kabza the Smalls and DJ Maforisa, Uganda's Sheba and Gaz Mawete from the Democratic Republic of Congo as well. Now, last year, Burna Boy won the award and he joined the list of Nigerian artists who have won the big prize. Now, these artists include Two-Face, The Band, Davido, and Tiwa Savage. Now, if you ask me, Burna Boy could definitely very well repeat the feat this year because he's got his Twice as Tall album still garnering critical acclaim and songs from last year's African Giant still reaping accolades as well. Whew. Well, this seems to be like a very tight race, but we hope that our Nigerian brothers bag this one for us. Looks like some justice is finally being served. Los Angeles prosecutors have charged rapper Tory Lanez with the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion during an argument earlier this year. Lanez is accused of shooting at Megan Thee Stallion's feet, hitting her after she left an SUV during an argument in Hollywood Hills on July 12th. Now, before the charges were announced, social media was filled with a lot of speculations and everything just spun out of control. Now, Tory Lanez has been denying the fact that he shot Megan Thee Stallion, and these allegations were somehow addressed on a hastily released album last month. Now, with her saying that the shooting had become a social media joke. Look, it's very true, and I don't know how to feel about it, but I feel like the one thing we have to remember is that the plight of women, especially black women, is no joke at all. It has been an amazing year for the internet sensation Ikorodu Bois. Now, once again, they have gotten another international recognition, and this time is from the seasoned American comedian and TV host, Steve Harvey. Now, if you remember back during the COVID-19 lockdown thickness, these folks were just releasing skits, and they got an exclusive invite for the premiere of The Extraction 2, directed by the Russo brothers. Now, while in August, the boys received some filmmaking equipment from the US streaming giant platform Netflix, and their story is just a testimony to the fact that you can thrive, and all you have to do is just put yourself out there regardless of what anybody thinks and just hope for the best. These guys have actually taken Nigeria to the world. Everybody's looking at us right now and saying we got some creativity going on. They even did, in fact, go look them up on social media and on the internet and find out all the awesomeness. That's it for today on Accelerate News. Now make sure you visit the Accelerate TV's YouTube channel for all the awesome content that we've got locked and waiting for you. Make sure you catch up with all of our latest shows and one of our brand new docu-series, The Streets of Lagos. Episode 1 takes a look at the lives of Lagos's little people who are small but have big stories. New episodes air every Thursday at 7 p.m. And lastly, to the Nigerian youths, don't ever falter in your goals and the fight towards justice. This is a daily reminder that you all are doing a fantastic job, and don't forget, drink water, mask up, and resist the oppression. My name is Biodun, and this has been my very own episode of Accelerate News, Lagos Lockdown Edition. Stay safe, everybody.